My mom asked me a question. Claudia, what happened to Facebook? It was out of service. What's going on? Well, not only Facebook, but Instagram and WhatsApp as well. Let's talk what happened October 5th, 2021 with Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. Well, not much happened. Actually, nothing happened because they were out of service. A huge Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp outage happened. Over 6 hours, no access to all of those three platforms. Well, first of all, a lot of people moved to Twitter to check what happened to Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. A lot of people were making funny jokes, memes, and comments. If somebody does not have Twitter, probably they went online, checked news. What happened to those three applications? We found out from Facebook that, well, they had some technical difficulties, and that's why we didn't have access to those three platforms. Oh, whatever. Not a big deal because, whoa, what's the problem? We didn't have a chance for 6 hours to share pictures of our second cup of coffee. That's my favorite example. Was that a big problem or not? So I found out that, for example, WhatsApp, and by the way, WhatsApp is a huge application that allows you to make audio and video calls and also text whoever you want all around the world. WhatsApp, because of pandemic, also become a great place for small businesses to connect and communicate with potential and existing customers. So that's a kind of big deal, which means those small businesses couldn't communicate with their customers. And because they couldn't connect and communicate with their customers providing services, well, they probably were losing money. Then if you use WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger or Instagram DMs to make audio or video calls and suddenly you cannot do that, then that's a stressful situation. And you don't know how long you won't be able to communicate with those people because we didn't know if the outage is going to last a few hours or maybe a few days. Then I found out that there is something like Facebook Free Basics Plan. And that means that Facebook is providing internet access to people living in developing countries, like in some countries in Latin America, some countries in Africa and Asia. That means that the way I understand that, if you cannot afford to pay for data plan to your mobile provider, but you have Facebook application on your phone in those selected countries and you are using that Facebook free basic program, thanks to Facebook, you can access and connect with people online and businesses and groups. But that would mean that Facebook application is the only way, the only window to the online world for you. And you don't have to pay for it additionally. It's not like you are paying for Facebook, but you are paying for the internet usage. But in this case, because of that Facebook free basic program, you are not paying for the internet usage. Do you see what is happening here? If in this case, probably for many millions of people, and according to Facebook, that program is available to over 1 billion people, if they are using that, and if Facebook is the only way you can connect with the online world, and that is not available for, okay, in this case, 6 hours, but we didn't know how long the outage is going to last. That's a very stressful situation. Think about it. If suddenly we are not able to communicate with important people to us, or we cannot communicate with our customers or businesses, that can cause a lot of problems. And of course, if you are in a situation when, okay, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, I'm not going to use those right now, but I have other options available. Hi, Twitter, I love you. It might not be that huge problem. But if you don't have any other choice but this, because other choices are either too expensive or not available, suddenly that's a big problem because you didn't know if it's not going to work for a day, for an hour. Something that I learned was that some of the nonprofit organizations are using WhatsApp to share important safety information and alerts with their volunteers. Of course, I understand that there's pro and cons to all of those platforms, and there are good and very positive and very negative sides of it. But this video is not about that. This video is just to show that we have to look what is happening all around the world. And not everybody's fortunate that, okay, Facebook is not working, fine, I will switch to Twitter. I will go and check different websites to find information. If this is the only source of information you can get, if this is the only outlet to your online existence and it's not working, that's a huge stress. So that's it. I guess I just wanted to share that there's so much more to social media than those pictures of second cup of coffee. Thank you guys for watching. As always, stay safe, stay groovy, and see you next time.